Hey, happy Saturday. Happy Saturday, y'all. Just came out on the porch to get some air. I need some air, y'all. It's nice out here today. Um, it's Saturday. That's a good thing. That's always good. Any day that I'm off from work is a good day, y'all. Um, I don't know, y'all. I've been having had a rough evening. I've been having a rough week. It's just been bad, like all the way around. It's been bad all the way around, y'all. Early in the week, I went to the emergency room because my blood pressure went up. So I'm not even sure if I told y'all about that or not. I think I did. I think so. And someone said I need to talk louder on my videos. Is this loud enough? I don't know, y'all. But I went to the emergency room for my blood pressure being up again. Hey, Cleveland, how are you? How you doing today? What you doing over there in your neck of the world? I went to the emergency room for my blood pressure being up, and it was just a horrible experience. Like that emergency room across the street from me, I thought I was doing the right thing when we moved here. Because you know, when you think of Texas, I guess anybody that's never lived in Texas, oh, girl, I could have just used you, y'all. I just recorded a video, right? I don't even know if I'm going to upload it or not. My job sent me this lavender grow kit, and I love lavender, don't get me wrong, but you have to put the kit together yourself. So I was just in there. That's why I'm outside, because I'm like aggravated. I was just in there trying to put the kit together to grow the lavender. And it had like all the directions and stuff on there. My phone kept cutting off. I didn't know what was the seeds from the plant food, and so I don't know. You may or may not get that video. What you grow in your garden? I don't have a green thumb to save my life, y'all. To save my life. And that's funny because I have a friend, she used to own a plant store. And I was thinking about calling her, but I know she went out on a date today. And I just wanted to go ahead and get the video done. But, mm-mm. But yeah, y'all. So I went to the emergency room, and my blood pressure was really high. And it was high. I was surprised that they let me go with it being that high. But because they tested, like they did the chest x-ray and the EKG and blood work and all that good stuff, and it was fine. But oh God, y'all gotta see this bee out here. Come on, that was a big ass bee. But anyway, I guess I'll fast forward to Thursday and Friday. So my daughter has been in pain for like longer than she should have. She's been in pain for like a few weeks now with a tooth or teeth. And the problem is she has Medicaid, but no one over here, like no one accepts that type of Medicaid or something like that. I don't know, but anyway, she eventually went to the dentist and like paid out of pocket like $1,000 and something dollars, and They pulled two teeth. They weren't supposed to pull the teeth because they were infected, but the dentist did it because of the amount of pain that she was in. So I don't fault him, but he made a promise, if I pull these teeth, you have to finish the antibiotic. Like my daughter is good for that. She'll start an antibiotic, won't finish, or whatever medicine. Did you take your medicine? Oh, I'm about to. I'm about to. Everything is I'm about to. So that was Thursday evening. And yesterday, I had to rush her to the emergency room because she was so weak to the point where she couldn't walk. She couldn't walk. She was vomiting all over. She had a fever. So, her boyfriend took her to the emergency room. I ended up going later. Get to the emergency room. She's still sitting there, like half passed out on the chair. And I'm like, what type of hospital is this? What type of hospital is this? Like people, I already told y'all, like people coming in with chest pain and stuff like that, and they're made to sit there. So, we were in the emergency room. Now, mind you, when I got there, she was still in the big area. Peppers, celery, eggplant, okra, bok choy. Okay, I love eggplant. Don't like okra. Everything else is good. That's interesting. I would love to see a picture of your garden one day. That's interesting. Um, what was I saying? So when I got there, she had been there since like 4 o'clock. When I got there, it was like 8 o'clock, almost 8 o'clock. Still sitting in the emergency area. So I went up to the nurse's station and asked them, if they knew anything, what was going on with her. So, of course, they always try this shit. Oh, we just got here. We don't know. Okay, yeah, we know that your shift started at 7 o'clock, but you get report and everything like that. You should know what's up. Anyway, they said she wasn't supposed to be where she was. She was supposed to be in fast track. So I'm looking at my door. I'm like, they say you're supposed to be. Nobody called her to say she's supposed to be in fast track or whatever. Had I been, had I had not gone up to the desk, we would have still been sitting our asses there. Went to fast track. Don't know why they call it fast track. Cause wasn't nothing fast about it. Y'all, I was sitting next to this man and his wife, and the wife had to have like gallbladder surgery. Like she was in so much pain, and they had been there since 12:50 in the afternoon. 12:50, and it was now past 8 o'clock. Past 8 o'clock. So the doctors finally came down. Oh, it's gonna be a while before we can get your room. It's gonna be like 1 o'clock in the morning. So I look at the husband and I'm like, well, who the hell are they discharging at 1 o'clock in the morning for her to have a room? Like that doesn't even make sense to me. But the man is a longtime resident of my town, and he told me that they used to have like 3 hospitals, but they closed 2, and apparently this one can't handle like the overflow. And we sat there talking for a while, and I was telling him, I was like, I'm so tired of coming to this hospital. Like, it seems like I've been here like every week. I have never been in a hospital so much in my whole life than I have like this last year, like living here in Texas. And he was like, you know what? He was like, the same thing happened to me. He was like, him and his wife, they moved to Washington State. I don't know if it was like a couple of years ago or whatever. And he was saying that, I guess the state and the sea level, how many miles above sea level, whatever. He said that he was always sick. He said his blood pressure was up, the sinus problems, like everything. He said he was in and out the hospital. And he said he just wanted to come back home to Texas. So he said, I get it. He said, it's probably a lot of things here that, can affect your health and stuff like that. Plus, not to mention, we live next to um, an Exxon factory. Don't even don't even get me started on that. Don't even get me started in that on that. Um, and I have an inside source there. An Exxon worker died last week, y'all. Last week, and y'all will never hear anything about it. The man was 50 years old. He was exposed to some sort of chemical in there, and the ambulance had to go there and pick him up. They took him to that same hospital that's across the street from my house. They closed down the whole emergency department, wouldn't let anyone in or out of there. She seems to be doing better today. She's better today. The dentist, they did give her like Tylenol 3 and clindamycin, but that didn't work. So last night in the hospital, they gave her, the IV. I think some antibiotics through the IV. They gave her morphine, which surprisingly didn't help. Um, but when they gave her the Toradol, that helped. So she was better. They let her go home, of course, because they kick everybody the hell out of there. But she was better once we left. Otherwise, I wouldn't have left like that. But the Exxon worker, like I said, they rushed him to the hospital. He was dead within an hour from being exposed to the chemical there at Exxon. Brought to the hospital. Both his lungs collapsed, and there was nothing that they could do because they didn't know what type of chemical it was or anything. They had to monitor um, some more workers. They had to monitor the EMS, all the hospital staff, and patients. I guess patients, I don't know. They probably just didn't even tell anybody, but I know they had closed the emergency room for like a couple of hours and did a deep cleaning. And this poor man, only 50 years old, lost his life just going to work. So I say that to say, me and the man's conversation last night, he was saying like my town, ours has like the highest something in the water in the country, and I don't drink the water. But that's another thing. Like the last couple of days, I've been feeling like my breathing has been more labored, like more shortness of breath. And, they did x-rays and stuff when I was in the hospital. So I'm sure they would have seen something. But shit, then again, you talking about that hospital. So I have a doctor's appointment. Thank you. I missed part of your comment, but thank you. But I have a doctor's appointment Tuesday evening, and I'm gonna let him know. But my husband reminded me too that old primary doctor that I had Like they wanted me to do a sleep study test. So that could be it too. But like the man said, there's so many things like floating in the air over here. I'm tired, y'all. I'm tired of going to the damn hospital like every other week. And this is the second time that I heard that it could be like environmental. Because I'm telling you, like, I had the same high blood pressure back in Jersey. Um, I know I got older in the last 2 years, but come on, like I'm in and out of the hospital or the emergency room. Back home, I took the same medicine that I took for years, for blood pressure. Never was in the hospital for high blood pressure or anything like that. I don't know how many times I've been in the hospital here. Um, Another thing, like I feel like I can't get around like so much anymore. And I'm like, I just feel like I declined so much in the last 2 years. The last 2 years, before I left Jersey, I was working in the prison, up and down the prison, walking, doing everything. And it's like now I could barely get down the stairs without like being out of breath or anything like that. And I might have gained like a pound or two, but really like nothing that significant that would be causing me to have like labor breathing and stuff. But every time they check, like my oxygen level is always at 100. So I don't know. I don't know, y'all. Um, Even just to go through the supermarket, like my knees be damn aching. I be wanting to ride in the scooters and stuff like that. I don't know if working from home has caused like more damage. Like I've never worked from home until like I moved here to Texas. So I don't know, but I'm gonna talk to my doctor about all of that when I go Tuesday. And I say this to say, y'all, like I just want my life back. Like, yeah, I'm old, but I'm young. Like I'm 50, going on 51, you know, and I shouldn't be in this amount of pain and stuff that I be in, like in my knees and stuff like that, and the high blood pressure, just everything. Like I don't know if it's environmental, but I'm really starting to think that it is because I was fine. Like I wasn't fine, you know, but I wasn't like this. You know what I'm saying? And something's got to give. Like something's got to give. Um, I don't want to be this way. I don't want to be this way. And I keep telling y'all, like, I'm moving back home and I just can't get there fast enough. I don't know if it's like something in the food out here. I don't know, y'all. But on another note, y'all know what I've been watching. I told y'all I've been watching Sisters, so I also started watching All the Queen's Men. Oh man, that show was good. Like I said, I don't know how I liked Eva in her top model days. Atlanta Housewives, kind of threw me off, but I like her in this role, and that's a good show. So if any of y'all want a good show to watch and you're not already watching, watch The Queen's Men on BET Plus. This is like the first show that I'm watching while it's actually on the air. I told y'all in the last video that I usually watch things after they done already went off the air. But that's what I've been doing, y'all. That's what I'm going to do this whole weekend. I don't plan on doing nothing else Lord knows I don't want to see another hospital, emergency room, doctor's office, nothing. I don't want to see none of that. Um, I don't even think I'm cooking. I may cook tomorrow, but shit, I don't know. Y'all, what are y'all doing? That's another thing, like, I feel like this town is so, like, isolated. And it's like, I kick myself in the ass every day for, like, moving here. I'm like, damn. Like, it's Saturday back home. I could be in Atlantic City or just meeting my friends for lunch, like going to the mall, doing something. I'm over this being in the house shit. Like, I feel like life is just passing me by and I want my life back, y'all. But that's all I got. I ain't got no more. Thank y'all for stopping by. Lisa doing it my way. I don't know if I'm gonna upload that video of me trying to start the lavender kit because half is on this phone, half is on the other phone. I had to keep stopping. I kept running out of storage. Just a hot mess, y'all. But I hope everybody has a great rest of your weekend. Make sure y'all are following me on Facebook, Instagram, and TikTok at Alisa Doing It My Way. And you can email me at Alisa Doing It My Way, the number 2 at gmail.com. I don't know, y'all. I may come back up here again later. But that's it for now. See y'all. Bye.